Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is the look that I did for you guys today. It is a ombre sunset smoky eye. We got some purples, some pinks, some golds. I love how kind of natural it is. You know, we don't have lashes. We're going very natural on that. Definitely not super dark colors. You know, we're not going crazy with highlight or anything like that. So I hope you guys really enjoy. And I hope you guys enjoy every other video that I'm going to be posting on this channel. So please subscribe and also turn on the notification bell so you don't ever miss a video. And I will see you guys later. Enjoy. Alright, well, let's get started. I'm going to first just pull my hair back. All right, so finally, we are not using the Morphe 35B or the James Charles palette today. Round of applause. What we are going to be using is two different palettes from the Vault. We're going to do Ring the Alarm and Dark Magic. Now, these are obviously very different in the shade ranges, but I am going to be using both of them, because I do really want to use this, and then this is more of the color scheme of the look. We're also going to be dipping into my Z palette. I've never shown this on camera. I finally finished this. I have been working on this for like 3 years now, and I finally was able to depot some more stuff recently, and I'm absolutely loving it. I actually think I want to make a second one of these, so I'm super excited to get my hands on another one and start building. So I just washed my face. I've not put on any moisturizer yet. I did put on my vitamin C serum. I'm just gonna spray that all over the place, let this dry. This is the Mychelle. This is the Fruit Enzyme Hydrating Mist. I'm just gonna let that dry. All right, so first things first, we are going to prime the eyes a little bit. Let me know if you guys like this camera view. I switched up my camera view because I did go ahead and download TikTok and make an account. So if you want to see like quick makeup tutorials as well, my TikTok name is Makeup Goddess 04, the same thing as my Instagram. So check me out there as well. So when I was doing the TikToks, I did figure out a different position for my camera. So I decided that I would try to use it for a YouTube video and see how I felt about it. So let me know how you're feeling. So I'm just taking Tarte Shape Tape. My shade is Light Medium Honey. Just putting that all over my lids. Let's see if I can grab. No, that's fine. These have a mirror. All right. So now I'm going to go into the shade. What is this? Poof? I thought this said Proof. It's like a light shade, and we are just going to pack this on just to kind of set the concealer. I always make sure I go on the inside of my nose when I do this, like the inside of my nose eye socket area, because I realize that I leave that spot blank pretty often. So I want to make sure that that part has color too, you know? And we're just gonna take a fluffy brush and just make sure that that's all blended in. All right, so the first shade that we're gonna go into this palette, and I'm gonna switch up my brush. I'm gonna grab more of the fluffy brush I like. So this is Morphe M330. I don't know why I had to think about that as I was reading it. So we are going to go into the shade Rush. So we're going to go in very, very lightly. So this is going to be a more, I don't want to say natural, because it's not a natural look, but it's definitely a lot more natural than the super colorful ones that I've been doing recently. Fuzzball on my brush. This is going to be our transition shade. The same thing on the other eye. Just doing windshield wiper and circular motions. I don't know why this fuzzball just keeps coming back. So I recently finally purchased a chair for my clients, and I'm super excited. I get to use it tomorrow. I have 2 clients. Super excited about it. I have a baby shower makeup to do, and then a quick little easy client. I'm just doing her eyebrows. That should be fun. They both get to sit in my new chair. So I'm gonna take a clean brush and blend this out. Going to get my nails done today. I'm super excited. I mean, it's not that smart to go with makeup on my face, because this is why I have these couple have been wearing makeup a lot recently, because I've been doing a lot of different looks and I've been wearing a mask. My skin does not like it. I mean, my skin doesn't even like wearing a mask by itself, so I don't know why I thought I would add makeup into the mix and think that it wasn't going to do nothing. Okay, so now just going back in with a clean brush. Blending this all out. We wanted this to be very, very natural, like a very natural shade in the background. All right, so the next shade that we are gonna go into is the shade Framed. Oh, don't look at my ugly nails. Just wait. I haven't had my nails done obviously forever because of the pandemic, and I was gonna wait even longer, but a girl just can't do it no more. A girl misses her nails. You can't tell me that when you get your nails done that you don't love the feeling of like scratching your skin. Like, that's really what I miss the most. is just like in the shower, just like getting in there and brushing and scrubbing your scalp with your nails. Oh, I love it. So just going in with this brush. This is from Luxie. This is a precision shader. Just going with the framed. We're gonna put this in the outer corner under the crease. We're keeping this low because when we blend it, we don't want it to be too high. Take another dip in that color. We are gonna bring it up just a smidge. Very lightly. And I'm gonna go in with a fluffy brush. Happens to be the same brush that we just did the other shade with. No harsh lines. Eyebrows are crazy today. So I was supposed to start school, so I have enrolled in cosmetology and aesthetics school. So I'm going to, well, was supposed to already start that on the 13th, but I guess they were having like technical difficulties because everything, obviously because of Corona, is going to be online. And I ended up emailing them a couple hours before class because I didn't hear anything. And they're like, oh, we're having some issues with the codes. I'm gonna guess for like the online, maybe portal or whatever we have to use. And they're like, yeah, might start Wednesday. We'll let you know. Well, Wednesday happened, school never happened. Thursday happened, school never happened. Friday happened, haven't heard anything. So I don't know when I'm starting, which is super annoying. So I was excited, but I guess I'll see it as a plus because I am still getting used to, I started working overnights. This is my second week doing it. So my body is getting adjusted to that. So, I mean, I guess that's not the most horrible thing, but it sucks that, you know, I was super excited. I did get a cute little notebook. So I'm ready for school. I'm ready to learn more. Fun fact, I was gonna do cosmetology school years and years and years ago. I'm saying that like I'm like old as hell. When I got out of high school. But I really wanted to go to school for something that wasn't beauty related because my parents at the time didn't see that as a good source of income. So they're like, no, you can't do that. But now that I'm old enough, and that's honestly like since I have been having clients, like, I don't know, like things just look really good. Do I see myself quitting like my regular job and just doing that? I mean, I don't know, maybe someday. Right now, obviously, no. I don't make enough money to pay the bills. I definitely don't have enough clients, but maybe when my clientele gets bigger, you know, I've always had a dream of having my own salon. So, I mean, that could be a thing. So, we'll just see where life takes us after school. Okay, so this I really, really like. We don't want to go too dark, but we did want that shade in there. I'm gonna go in with a clean brush just to blend it out a little bit more. I really miss listening to regular music when I do my makeup. I think that's the one thing I do like about TikTok is like you can add like the regular songs. I mean, I know it's not the whole song, but at least you can listen to regular music on there and not have to worry about copyright issues. My eyebrows, I'm sorry. Okay. So now what we are going to do, you don't have to do this, but I am going to do this, just because I like how it looks, I am going to cut crease real quick. I do want to try some new concealers, so if anyone has any recommendations, I was thinking about trying the Kylie Cosmetic ones and see how I like those. I am also going to try the Morphe ones. I like that those seem to be, I don't want to say cheap, but they are cheaper than other brands. So I am excited to see how those work. Because I mean, I would rather spend $10 than spend $30 on a concealer. Especially because that's something that I feel like I use a lot more of than any other product. So we are just gonna put this over the entire lid. We're not gonna go too crazy with lines because it doesn't have to be a super cut crease look. There's just so many new products that I want to try that I feel like I'm gonna pronounce wrong. Posy base, Posy. It's like this eyeshadow base that looks phenomenal. I think I'm gonna order some soon because I definitely want to try that. So I recently tried, I don't know if it was in my last video on here, but I know I definitely tried them for my IGTVs. I did try the Maybelline Fit Me Foundation. I did switch over to that for my clients, and I really do like it. It covers very nice. The color is absolutely phenomenal, but I don't think I personally am sold. Like, I'm not in love with it the way that I am in love with the Too Faced Born This Way. Honestly, it's probably because I'm just very bougie and I have really weird skin. So far, my clients have been loving it. You know, hopefully they'll continue to love it. Otherwise, we can look into other avenues of foundation. But I feel like this is a really good one for my clients. But I just feel like it doesn't make my face feel like, you just did your makeup. It's more of like, give me like a half hour and then I'll feel that way, like type of thing. Like, I really don't even know how to explain it to you, but that's how I feel. Okay, so next shade we are going to be going into, so I have some of these single colors from Anastasia Beverly Hills. Let me see. I don't want to take them out. But let's see, so this is the shade Rosette. We are going to be using this shade. This is the shade Sangria. And then this bigger one is actually I got out of an Ipsy bag. It was in a cute little container. I don't really know the name of the company and it doesn't really have the name on there. So, sorry, I just stuck my nail in eyeshadow. So I'm just going to wipe these shadows off. Because since they have been sitting in this little Z palette, they do look like have a little bit of highlighter across the top. So I just want to make sure that they're as pure of a color as they can be. But these makeup wipes though, I got these in a little free bag thing that I got from Ulta. These are their facial wipes and they're a watermelon flavor. They're not too like, oh, watermelon. They're actually pretty good. I actually really like them. Might have to actually buy some. Okay, so we are gonna go into the shade Sangria first. So it's the second one I showed you, a little bit lighter. And I'm just going on an eyeshadow brush. I'm gonna just blend this out a little bit. So as you can see, I didn't put any MAC Fix Plus on it. I wanted to see what the shade looks like before I do that. I don't even know where mine is right now. So we're gonna go in with this Mary Kay one. So this is just a finishing spray. I think it's in my little container for my clients. I think that's where it is. Okay, just going back into that color again with wetting the brush. If you don't do this technique, girl, you need to, okay? We're gonna do the same thing on the other eye. Just makes the metallic shades so much more pigmented and helps them stick better. I absolutely love it. I have been doing this trick for forever now, it feels like. So now go back in with the color. Spray the brush a little bit. Okay. The next shade that we are going to be going into, I'm just going to wipe this brush off, is that one, like the more pinkier one, this middle one. That's going to be our middle shade. I also, I guess, could have went in with the shade Lolly, so we'll see how this goes. I'll place it right in the middle. I like the combination. I'm gonna swatch this shade on camera because I do need a gold. I don't know how I feel about that gold though. Oh, okay. So we might be bringing out Armed and Gorgeous. This one has a lot of cute gold shades. I'm definitely liking the Guilt Trip a little bit better. So we're gonna bring out that shade too, just in case. So I'm just gonna grab a small brush. I'm gonna actually do Guilt Trip first, just because it's a lighter gold. It's gonna be easier to cover that than to cover the other one. So grabbing my pencil brush. I feel like I got some of that spray in my eye somehow. Just gonna blend these two together. Here we go. Wipe our face. We're looking a little crazy. what I'm going to do is that same pencil brush that I just used to pack on the gold. What I'm going to do is I am going to go into that darker purple shade from Anastasia Beverly Hills that I showed you earlier, and we are just gonna put a little bit on the outer corner. You ever blend, you're like, I'm not using the right brush? Yeah, that was it. All right, so eyes for the most part are done. I am going to pop off camera and do my face real quick, and I'll see you in a minute. All right, so I got my foundation, concealer, brows on. I'll quickly show you what I use. So for concealer, obviously my Shape Tape. For foundation, I use my Hourglass Vanish Stick in the shade Nude. Brow Wiz. And then for like my primer, I did use the 3-in-1 Hangover, and there's a piece of a lash. That's what I used. I did put some translucent powder under my eyes so that we can finish off this eye look. I'm just gonna go in with a flat brush, and I'm gonna go into that framed color that we use from the Vault, and we're gonna put that underneath. I swear, these colors make the green in my eyes. I have hazel eyes. It makes the green in my eyes pop. I feel like compared to all the rest of the looks that I've been doing recently, this one is pretty simple. I feel like I got some in my eye. Probably a bristle. Oh, nope, it's a lash. I can see it. Sorry. I hope I covered that. All right, and now we're just gonna take a little bit of that Guilt Trip.
Anybody have any good news? I just ate a salad.
Actually, we're gonna go in with that pink shade that we put in the middle. There we go.
Okay, Janet. Save it for your novel.
Have a great salad day with new Marie's Market Reserve dressings. Only 60 calories or less per serving.
All right. So that finishes that off. What we are going to do is we are just going to brush off that powder. And we'll quickly finish our face. So the powder that I've been loving on my face recently is the Jaclyn Cosmetics. This is in the shade Do Me. This is their luminous powder. I also do have the Fit Me in 220, which is a higher shade. Usually when I'm doing the foundation, the shade that fits me right now is the 130, but I kind of felt like the 130 powder was way too light. I also do have my Bare Minerals powder as well, which is just a tad bit darker, so I kind of just like to especially go over the spots that I don't want it to come off. Definitely around my chin area right now. I'm just putting a little bit, not too much. Okay, we are gonna go in with that same brush into the Jaclyn Hill powder. Just watch this though. Like you can literally see how luminous this powder is. I did go under my eyes before I put that translucent powder. I did put some banana powder under my eyes. We're just gonna brush this down the neck. I don't put too much of Jaclyn Hill on because since it is luminous, at some point my skin is going to get a little bit greasy or oily. And I don't want that to be part of it. All right, so that is done. I did also do a cream contour today. I used the Pro palette. I used that shade right there. Cream contour, you know, the whole thing. Go into my baked Ulta. We're gonna just carve it out a little bit. My mom's yelling at the dog for being cray cray. What else is new? Put a little bit on my jawline. We don't want to rub too much because we just put all that powder down there to make sure it covers my acne spots. Put a little bit here, put a little bit here. So there was a lot of videos that I used to watch where they used to use like the Hourglass. It used to come in something like this, like a little palette, and it used to kind of sort of look like this, and it was supposed to give you like this inner glow. I can't think of what it's called right now, but this honestly has been doing the exact same thing that would do for everyone else. So I've been loving it recently, taking a little bit, and you literally only need a little bit, because watch, like inner fucking glow. Sorry for my mouth, but what? Like normal inner glow. Excuse me. Okay, Ulta. I do just like to go over that a little bit with powder. I don't want it to be too much. Thank you. I am feeling an Amerzy highlight. I hope I'm saying her name right, but that's how I like to pronounce it. Where's my highlighting brush? Oh, right here. So I love how it has the little waves in it. Just gonna get in there. Looks like a very natural, as if highlight is natural. Very natural. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna wipe off my lips real quick before I put some setting powder on, because this shit will get set to my lips. It's really crazy how pink my lips look after that. So just going in with my Morphe. Your girl needs more. All right, so next we're gonna go in with lashes. I am going to use the Maybelline Falsies. I am gonna do this off camera and pop on some lashes, and I'll be back to put on the lip. Okay, so I know I said I was gonna pop on lashes, but honestly, I love how kind of simple this looks without it, so I don't think I'm gonna do it. I think I'm gonna just leave it. The color that I think I'm gonna go with for lips is Dolce, okay? Kylie, don't come for me if I'm saying that wrong. And I'm also possibly gonna put Morphe Freebird on top. My go-to lip shade would have to be Bare Minerals in the shade Boss. Whew, I love that one. Basically twins. I feel like that's a little too dark, so what I am gonna do is take some of the Dainty shade. It's a little orangey. There we go. This one is Lulu. All right. I don't understand why my brother has a whole attitude right now. Like, don't be arguing outside my door, okay? Okay. I would do the occur, but I can't roll my tongue like that. But anyways, so this is today's look. All finished. Excuse you. All finished. Let's get a close look at the eyeballs. All right, but that's it. I hope you guys really enjoyed this look. I know it's a little bit different than what I do. I think this is like an ombre sunset vibe. I'm loving it. I love these colors with my eyes, like I said. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. I hope you like, comment, and subscribe. Check me out on TikTok. Check me out on Instagram, makeupgoddess04. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.